Alright guys, I'm back with my review of TNA's Impact Wrestling for September 12th, 2013. And Bully Ray comes out and he says that if Anderson comes out and apologizes to him, all is forgiven. The real enemy is Hulk Hogan, not each other. So Hogan comes out, and Hogan was a little off here. He kept saying that what you need to worry about, brother, is facing one of your brothers tonight, brother. And he said that twice. So it was kind of weird, but Anderson comes out, he ignores Hogan, acting like he's still with Bully Ray. But when he gets to the ring, he says that he's going to become the new champion. He attacks Bully, and then Hogan says it's going to be a last man standing match. So the first match is AJ versus Austin Aries. Really good match here. At first it kind of felt like Aries was a little off his game, which Austin Aries off his game is still better than most guys on their best night. But they had a good match here. AJ kicks out of the Brainbuster, and he hits Aries with the Styles Clash from the second rope for the win. So AJ advances in the tournament. Alright, so it's Magnus versus Bobby Roode. Another good match here. Surprising finish for me. Magnus counters the Fisherman Suplex with a pin and gets the win. I really thought Bobby Roode would go over here. Didn't have any help from Kazarian and Christopher Daniels, this new group Ego. Thought maybe they would get involved and help Roode win, but no, Magnus goes over here. And I know they like to split up these shows over 2 weeks, so I really thought they would do AJ versus Magnus next week, but I guess they're going to do it tonight. So Roode is freaking out backstage. Daniels and Kazarian come up, and Roode says this is all Hogan's fault. Let's screw Hogan. If I'm not going into the finals, no one is. Then TJ Perkins Manic is talking to Hogan backstage, and he asks Hogan for a shot at Jeff Hardy. Hogan agrees. Then Dixie Carter comes in and says that she was talking to Bellator, and they've pulled Rampage and Tito from the show because they have to protect their pay-per-view, and they feel like things have been escalating. So they say something about Tito and Rampage coming back and having a match after November 2nd or something like that. So that was a huge waste of time, and now the Main Event Mafia has one less member again. Then we see the Aces and Eights. Bully Ray is talking to Garrett, Wes, and Knox. And he says that he feels that they would rather see Anderson as the champion, and tonight he hopes they do the right thing. Wow. So it's Bully Ray versus Ken Anderson, and I'm not the biggest Ken Anderson fan, but this match was damn good. This was great stuff. So they beat each other with some chairs, and just lost my train of thought. They beat each other with some chairs, and eventually Earl Hebner gets in Bully Ray's face. So Bully Ray pushes Earl Hebner, and he takes a bump. Anderson hits the mic check on top of a chair. Bully Ray is out, but of course the ref's down. So Bully Ray recovers, hits the diamond cutter on Anderson. The Aces come out, and Tessmacher hits a low blow on Anderson, and the Aces triple powerbomb him. But Anderson still gets up. So Bully Ray takes the chain, he punches him in the face with it. Anderson gets busted open, he still gets up. So Bully Ray spears him through a table and gets the win. Anderson has to get stretchered out. Bully Ray follows him up the ramp, flips the stretcher over, rips off his jacket, and hits the pile driver on the ramp. So Anderson's probably going to be gone for a while, but this was great. Anderson did a hell of a job in this match. This was just fantastic. If you haven't seen this, I would recommend going out of your way to watch this match here. So Storm and Gunner come out. They're talking about the tag team division and how they're willing to face anyone. The Bromans, the Aces and Eights, Roode, Kazarian, Daniels, and Chavo and Hernandez come out. And Chavo was kind of acting like a heel here, and he says that they should get the tag title shot. And Gunner says that they'll give them a match next week. If they can beat them, they might just get that tag title shot. I didn't really care for this. I'm glad they're trying to do something with the tag titles at least, but the promos just weren't very good. Alright, so the main event is Magnus versus AJ Styles. Another great match here. Ego runs out, lays out both guys, but the match continues, and AJ gets the win with the spiral tap. So I really like that. AJ wins the BFG series. It's going to be AJ versus Bully Ray at Bound for Glory. And afterwards, AJ cuts a promo and says next week he's going to give Dixie Carter a wake-up call. I have to say, this was a really good Impact. Some great matches here, and it was just a simple wrestling show, and it worked. This is what I would like to see from TNA. Just great matches, the focus on wrestling, and that's what they gave us here. And I'm sure a lot of other people enjoyed this show because you got to give credit when it's due, and TNA really brought it with this one. So that's my review. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on the show in the comments, and thanks for watching.